No, I haven't seen anything. That was a little inside hook. Yeah, yeah.
Talk us through that. Is that something you prepared for?
I mean, what? I prepare for everything. I prepare for overhook. I prepare for uppercut. I prepare for a lot of things that didn't land, and even this one didn't land properly. So, yes, he was an inside like counter. It wasn't like a proper punch, but yeah.
You think if he connected flush, they would have knocked him out?
You see the punch that knocked him down. So imagine if my full punch landed on him. This wasn't a punch. I was just like getting away, getting out, and cover and land a left hook on the way, and then he clips him. Thinking I clip him. I didn't really hit him.
Oh, people, stop it. Ngannou out here just dragging dude. You know what, we don't have to break down the lyric by lyric here now. I can't show you the footage because I've had to block it out with a static picture because you know what they're like. So you have to listen in closely to the audio. Here we go, let's play it again. So Francis is essentially breaking down the knockdown or the knockout. The Sparko 25 second count knockout. Here we go.
No, I haven't seen anything. That was a little inside hook. Yeah.
That was a little inside hook, people. Oh no. Oh no. The greatest boxer, the self-proclaimed, and many people, even myself at one point, was saying, the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. In fact, I know for a fact I've said in the past that pound for pound or history for history, I don't see how someone beats Tyson Fury. Why? He's 6'9". He's a new style of heavyweight in as much as he's taller. Ali was like 6'3", for example. These guys are Tyson Fury isn't 6'9". He's like 6'7". But either way, 6'7". Ali was what, 200 pound, 210. These guys are coming in 270, 280, 6'8", 6'7". And I have to believe the training's improved to some extent. Yeah, so the argument was Tyson Fury, the greatest heavyweight of all time. Forget my analysis. He said it himself. MMA champion Francis Ngannou comes along. And what did he say? It was a little inside hook. A little inside hook rocked Donnie's world. Rocked him down to his boots. One more time.
It was a little inside hook. Yeah.
Talk us through that. Is that something you prepared for?
I mean, what? I prepare for everything. I prepare for overhook. I prepare for uppercut. I prepare for a lot of things that didn't land, and even this one didn't land properly. So yes, he was.
I prepared for a lot of things. I prepared for the overhand. I prepared for the hook. I prepared for many things, and even the things I did prepare for that knocked dude out for 25 seconds with a moody, corrupt referee count, still didn't land properly. All the practice I was doing didn't even get implemented, and still the greatest boxer of all time on the floor, looking like this. And I said before, people say, why was Fury looking like? Well, imagine, yeah. You've been in camp for 12 weeks with people like Joseph Parker and Isaac Lowe, blowing smoke up your backside every day. Oh, Tyson. Oh, Tyson. Oh, yes. Oh, Tyson. Yeah, they're blowing smoke at your backside for 12 weeks. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Look at what you did to Chisora, etc., etc. So imagine all that balloon knot, smoke puffing that's been going on for the last X amount of years, that culminates in a fight with a stiff, who, I'm gonna lie, Ngannou looked like the stiffest dude I've ever seen box. Stiff, slow, loosey-goosey. That's how he looked. I did analysis of it before the fight. I said, this guy is unbelievable how he's going to get done. Genuinely one of the worst boxers I've ever seen on paper. How he looked in his footage. His arms were like this, his head was in the air, his mouth's wide open even on the pads. Do you understand? Where am I going with this? Well, the reason people, Tyson Fury, like this, after Francis Ngannou didn't even touch him properly, as is just told, explained, yeah, is because, I mean, if I told you to do your, imagine the most shocking thing that could happen in your life. My question to you would be, put yourself in that scenario. What is the most, in my given, everyone has their own life circumstances, right? In my given life circumstances, what is the most shocking thing to happen? Now, again, everyone has their own individual thing, but whatever that is, imagine the face you would pull. The most shocking thing in my life has just happened. What face am I going to pull? He couldn't believe it. And I'm not even saying Tyson Fury was consciously thinking about how shocked he was. He wasn't. But the subconscious in there couldn't even believe it. Do you understand? Tyson Fury's subconscious. Tyson Fury's inception. Leonardo DiCaprio went in there. One of them ones. Leonardo DiCaprio Inception's subconscious was so shocked. What the blowout has just happened there? How am I on the floor from a dude who ain't even hit me properly? An MMA fighter who don't even hit me properly. And I'm on the floor. Yeah, you best believe it. What the blowout? And it was, for me, it was how slow Fury reacted as well. He wasn't like, he wasn't tweaking. He was like, in like a newborn baby. Sometimes when newborn babies pop out, they're like, what is this? What is this pagan existence you brought me into? Take me back in there. Take me back in to where it's warm and safe. That's what they do. And that's what Fury was like. Fury was like, what is this? I've just had my world rocked by an 0-0 UFC fighter who didn't even hit me properly. Yeah, that's why his eyes was all the way like they was. Couldn't believe it. What the... It wasn't even a big shot and I'm on the floor having to peel myself off again.
They like counter. It wasn't like a proper punch, but yeah. It wasn't like a proper. It was an inside like counter. It wasn't like a proper punch, but
it was an inside counter. It wasn't even a proper punch. Wow, inside counter. Little check. That's basically what you're saying. You say it's a little check. Whoop. Floyd was good at doing them check hooks, but he ain't knocked no one out with it. Ngannou in there checking. Whoop, chip. I think Fury threw a shot. Ngannou step, whoop, checked him. And next thing you know, a little sneaky check hook. And your man Fury, we already know. I've already showed you what he was like. His mind was blown. It was an unfathomable event that took place. Compounded by the fact that he didn't even hit him properly. This wasn't like, we've seen Wilder lick Fury, yeah, and you see Fury's head, all the sweat comes rattling off and whatever else. This weren't one of them. And to be quite honest, I didn't even see the shot land. It was that nonchalant. I didn't even see the shot, for what it's worth. All I know is Fury on the floor, kind of thing, one of them ones. And that's really the definition of a check hook. The definition of a check hook is the ones where you don't see it. It's like Roy Jones is good at it, Mayweather, just snappy. Not powerful, but snappy. Yeah. And Ngannou at 280 pounds never boxed a day in his life versus one of the greatest heavyweight defensive fighters of all time, Tyson Fury. He in there getting and he on the floor. Yeah? It wasn't even a real punch, he said. It was a little check, little sneaky one. And the sneaky one had your man smoked on.
Yeah.
You think if he connected flush, they would have knocked him out?
You see the punch that knocked him down. So imagine if my full punch landed on him. This wasn't a...
Oh man, stop. The interviewer says... In fact, let me replay what the interviewer said, because I forgot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You think if he connected flush, they would have knocked him out?
You think if that had connected flush, it would have knocked him out? Now listen, I want you to listen to the way Ngannou kind of phrases this.
The punch that knocked him down. So imagine if...
You think if he connected flush, they would have knocked him out?
You see the punch that knocked him down. So imagine...
It's like, did you see the punch knocked him down? Like, let's get serious here. You're questioning me on what would have happened if I'd have connected flush. Do you not have eyes in your head? You must not have eyes in your head. Yeah? Did you not see it? Did you not see how I just caressed his chops and he on the floor? Bugging. like a newborn baby, like, whoa. Yeah? So get serious, Mr. Interviewer. I know you're representing TNT Sports here, who is the BT/Tyson Fury Shills, but get serious here. Well, don't ask me don't ask me rhetorical questions. In fact, let me again. I forgot what you said. Let me replay it one more time.
It wasn't like a proper punch, but yeah.
You think if he connected flush, they would have knocked him out?
You see the punch that knocked him down. So imagine if my full punch landed on him.
Do you think the full punch would have knocked him out? Come on, bro. Get serious, Mr. TNT. Mr. TNT Interviewer, get serious. Yeah? Do you not see the punch? Ngannou said.
It wasn't a punch. I was just like getting away, getting out, and cover and landed.
Oh man, stop. The way that you can't see it because it's a video, but the way Ngannou's describing it, he's talking about how he's flicking the hook, but it's not a real hook. For example, Canelo, when he hooks people. Canelo isn't known for check hooking so much. He's fighting on the front foot, right? Golovkin also isn't known for check hooking. When you see Golovkin and Canelo hook, they're stepping in, they're bending their knees, they're twisting their waist, and they're whapping. Ngannou ain't describing that. Ngannou's talking about listen to him again. Listen to how Ngannou just describes his hook.
A full punch landed on him. This wasn't a punch. I was just like getting away, getting out, and cover and landed a left hook on the way, and then he clips him, thinking and cover. And this wasn't a punch. I was just like getting away, getting out, and
this wasn't a punch. I was just getting out of the way.
Cover and landed a left hook on the way, and then he clips him, thinking
I was covering. In fact, I keep forgetting what he said. Let me replay it one more time.
This wasn't a punch. I was just like getting away, getting out.
This wasn't a punch. I was just getting out, getting away.
And cover and landed a left hook on the
cover and land a left hook. And as he's describing it, he's showing he's showing this. He's showing like the what? You know what I mean? Like the whoop. So he's not. This ain't no Canelo leaning forward and whapping. This is the pull back, and as you're pulling back and covering up, whoop. You see what I mean? That's how he's describing it on the video. Again, it's not a Golovkin bent over forward, stepping, whapping. This was a whoop. You know what I mean? A little sneaky one, a little sneaky cover up. You know what I mean? Whoop, whoop, and pop it around the side. That's what he's describing.
And then he clips him, thinking I clip him. I didn't really hit him.
I clipped him. I didn't really hit him. I caressed him. Yeah, it's interesting. I used the analogy of Tyson Fury waking up like a newborn baby. He been caressed, 100%. Francis Ngannou put the newborn baby caressing on him. You know what's there. Listen, when everyone sees a newborn baby, what do? They take the back of their hand, not the front, the back of their hand, and they kind of caress the baby like this. Yeah? That's what Ngannou didn't hit the dude. Yeah, no one sees a brand new baby and gets their fist and starts grating them, do they? No, they caress them. That's what I mean. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the guy. Listen.
Out, and cover and landed a left hook on the way, and then he clips him, thinking I clip him. I didn't really hit him.
I clipped him. I didn't really hit him. I clipped him on the way out as I was pulling back, as I was defending, as I was rolling the shot that Fury had thrown. I didn't even really hit him properly. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't someone who was fully on the bandwagon for Ngannou. You know this. I wasn't. I've seen him beat Stipe. Okay, that's really about it. I wasn't on the bandwagon. But he's gone from beating Stipe to more or less doing the same as Stipe. Let's be real here. Bottom line. And to tell you this for free, in 4 rounds, everyone laughs at Stipe for getting knocked out here, but with all due respect, Stipe actually did a better job than Tyson Fury. Why? Because you can bet. Listen, the shot that Stipe got caught with, that was a clean shot. There was no pulling back, was there? There was no check countering. That was Ngannou fully leveraged, whop, big uppercut, hit him square on, and stretched his neck out. My point? Stipe got an excuse for getting knocked out. Not to mention he's a wrestler, not even a boxer. Fury, what's your excuse, buddy? Yeah, he didn't even hit you clean. You're on the floor. Now people can say, well, Fury got up. Number one, Fury got up because he was allowed to get up. Stipe wasn't allowed to get up because Ngannou waltzed over there and played ping pong with his head. Yeah? So no, you can't compare them. Not to mention, the worst thing for me isn't even any of that. The worst thing for me, which is why we have to respect Stipe, is the fact that Stipe got hit, not only clean, not only got followed to the ground, most importantly, he got hit clean in 4-ounce gloves. Yeah? Now, never mind Fury being hit clean in 10-ounce gloves. Sorry, never mind Tyson. Tyson Fury could barely hold a shot, being caressed, being clipped, being barely hit, as Ngannou described, with 10-ounce gloves on. Be honest here. Who here can speculate what would have happened if Ngannou not caught Fury clean, but if Ngannou had caught Fury with that same little check hook he threw, but with 4-ounce gloves on? I'm telling you what would happen. Fury would be knocked out. No, I'll tell you a lie. I was about to say Fury would be knocked out until today. That's a lie. Fury would have come to about a week ago. So about 6-7 days after, he'd have come round again. But for sure, the 4, 5, 6 days after that fight, that Ngannou clipped him with the 4-ounce gloves, he'd still be sleeping somewhere. I don't know where. Would he be hospitalised? They'd probably bring him in, to be fair, for a, what they call observation. Yeah, Fury would be brought in for observational purposes, just to make sure he's okay, if that makes sense. But for at least 4 or 5 days, he'd be in some sort of health institution to make sure, you know what I mean? Because what we know for sure is he would not be conscious. That's what we do know in 4-ounce gloves. Again, he was barely conscious in 10-ounce gloves and was clipped. And that clippage in 4-ounce gloves, it would have rocked his world. And that's really what I want to see. I've been saying it for a while, but I want to see boxing get rid of these archaic rules with 10-ounce gloves. Full stop. I want to see boxing implement 4-ounce gloves. Much more entertaining. There's much more risk. There's much less places to hide. It's easy to hide in 10-ounce gloves, believe it or not. There's nowhere to hide in 4-ounce gloves. You can put your guard up and shots come raining through still. That's how it should be, really. The art's supposed to be kind of boxing. It's not, or you know what I mean? The art's supposed to be defending and attacking. It's not so much, oh, well, I've got a big pair of gloves on, so you can't punch through the guard. That's not how it should have been designed, in my opinion. The 4-ounce gloves removes that. And it means you can't just stand there and put your guard up and be okay and negotiate a fight. You have to fight or actively defend or you get punched up. For example, you never see a UFC fighter in there just being able to negotiate a fight to the distance. If you go into a UFC fight and you try and just survive, you get whooped. Look at McGregor. McGregor's tried that many times. Just go in there and survive. You get whooped. He went in there with Habib, tried to survive, whooped. You can't do it. It doesn't work. So in 4-ounce gloves, I want it in boxing anyway, but particularly for the Fury rematch. Bear in mind it's a clown show as it is, if that makes sense, in terms of exhibition. The Saudis should order the rematch to be, I don't care how many rounds, it could be 8 rounds for what it's worth, 8 rounds, it could be even 6 rounds. I don't think Tyson Fury would make it 6 rounds with Ngannou in 4-ounce gloves, especially now. No chance. Especially a year from now when Ngannou's had 3 more fights. In 4-ounce gloves, Ngannou, boxing would just be crazy to watch. I'd love to watch that. Imagine boxers in 4-ounce gloves. I don't know why these organisations aren't innovating. It would literally revamp the sport, completely change it, because all the people who ain't getting KOs would start getting KOs. That's why in UFC, chicks, 120-pound chicks, can knock someone out with punches. It's not because I believe it's strictly because of the gloves, not because of nothing else. You put these big pillows on your fist, it takes all the ping out. Even try it yourself at home on the bag. Yeah, when I'm on the bag and I've got 16-ounce gloves on, your hands feel a certain way. When you put little 1-ounce gloves on, 2-ounce gloves on, your hands feel like they're on fire. Like you're in some, what do they call it? Dragon Ball Z TV show. Your hands are just lighting everything up. That's what the difference is. Lightning difference. Anyway, Ngannou, he's down Fury neck, rightfully so. And what I love about Ngannou is he's respectful with it. He ain't clowning, but he is clowning. You understand? When you read between the lines, he's clowning, dude. Yeah? I ain't even clipping properly. He's sleeping. Anyway, before I go, you man who've been watching recently must know what time it is right now. Right now it's time to shout out the Donnies who have been keeping it 100 for your man, the YB, who we know has been going through it. Why has YB been going through it? His last channel demonetized. This channel is not monetized. I'll allow it. There's always some pagan thing going on here. Always some pagan thing. Every time a pagan thing. Anyway, I can't shout people out, but you best believe certain man have come through and boosted the coin. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hop on the emails still, because there's one Donny who came through and boosted it differently. Let's have a look at this Donny. That's the point. Where Donny at? Where Donny? Where Donny? There's some Donny somewhere, I'm sure. Where Donny? Where there? Here's Donny, 100%. Donny came through with the 30 piece, the 31 piece. My doggy Frank, so big love to Frank for coming through and boosting the coin. Yeah, supporting a dog when it's down. Every dog has its day and every dog is down. 100%, you might know I'd be down. Anyone else who wants to support, you know what to do. Link is in description. Link is in the comment section, pinned. And listen, man, it's like 100%. Help the needy, no doubt. Like button, subscribe, and like 100%.